All right. Hello, everybody. Good morning. Welcome to Paradise, otherwise known as the 66th Grandfather Mountain Highland Games. Are you having a good time?
Yeah!
I know it's early in the morning, and it's kind of after your second or third cup of coffee, then you may be able to give me a more honest response. But I'm having a good time. I'm really happy to be here with you at the Grandfather Mountain Highland Games, and I'm kind of filling in right now for E.J. Jones, the musical director, and I'll be doing the Master of Ceremonies right now, and then probably for the rest of the day. We've got a fantastic lineup of musicians and performers for you today, and we're going to start off with some really fantastic pipe and music. A couple of guys from South Carolina with the McLeod name, the brothers McLeod. They both are from South Carolina. They're young guys. They write their own songs, and it's all based on traditional Scottish-Irish music. And they'll be performing some covers of, I guess you would call them, traditional Scottish-Irish music and their own songs. So they're really, really great performers, and I hope you give them a warm welcome. Please welcome the brothers McLeod. Thank you.
playing for you here on this beautiful Saturday morning. Grove 2, kicking it off. All right, we're going to move on to a traditional Scottish song here that Michael's going to introduce. But first of all, I'm David, and this is Michael.
Good morning. Welcome to the 2022 Grandfather Mountain Highland Games. This first song that I'm going to sing for you is a really beautiful song. It's a love song, but it's a bit of a bittersweet story. It's the story of the one who got away. But it's such a beautiful song and a beautiful story. This is Beeswing by Richard Thompson. Hope you all enjoy it.
Summer of love, there were burning babies, burning flags, the hearts against the dogs. I got a job in the steaming down in Cauldron Street, and fell in love with a laundry girl who was working next to me. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. Brown hair zigzag round her face, and a look of half surprise, like a fox caught in the headlights, then his animal in her eyes. She said, young man, oh can't you see, I'm not the factory kind. If you don't get me out of here, I'm sure to lose my mind. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. Sounds like hell. You might be lord of half the world, you'll not own me as well. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, so fine a breath of wind might blow her away. She was a lost child, she was running wild. She said, as long as there's no price on love, I'll stay. And you wouldn't want me any other way. Shouldn't wait for frost, I thought maybe we should. We were drinking more in those days, and tempers reached a pitch. So like a fool, I let her run with the rambling itch. And they say she'd been married once, a man named Romany Brown. But even a gypsy caravan was too much settling down. And the last I heard, she's sleeping rough back in the Derby pit. White horse in her pocket, and a wolfhound in her feet. Say her flower is faded now, hard weather and hard booze. But maybe that's just the price you pay for the dreams that you refuse. She was a rare thing, fine as a bee's wing, and I miss her more than any words can say. If I could just taste all of her wildness now, I'd hold her in my arms and I would say, I wouldn't want you any other way.
Thank you. This next song is one that my brother David here actually wrote, and there's a few songs that he's written where he'll write out a full set of lyrics and a melody, and then usually take a recording of it, and then he'll bring it to me, and from there I say, you know, this needs a guitar part, this needs some kind of instrumental to it, it needs something to kind of make it a complete arrangement of a song. And with this particular one, he brought it to me, and I thought it was a little unusual. It wasn't like anything that we'd sung before, because when I on first listen, when I heard it, I was like, David, I think you wrote a bluegrass song, and he wasn't convinced that he had written a bluegrass song yet. So then right there I was like, okay, I can put a guitar part to this. I can show you, I can convince you this is a bluegrass song. So I did. I put a guitar part to it right there. It's kind of what I was hearing behind it, and then showed it to him, and then he listened to that, and I was like, well, yeah, sure enough, that sounds like a bluegrass song. And that's the guitar part that we kept with it, and that is the song "Chasing Away."
Seem to settle down. They vanish like smoke into darkness, and the world just keeps on spinning round. Oh my Lord, I've been pacing again, making faces again. It's so hard to change. Whenever I look back, these memories in black, it seems to me they're always chasing away, chasing away, oh chasing away. Always chasing away. Whenever I look back, these memories in black, seems to me they're always chasing away. Sometimes I feel like a great big house, I'm just wandering room to room, and some of them are empty and some need fixing up. Most of them I won't be showing you. Oh, but the entryway is spotless, a picture perfect view. And I often laugh to myself, if I can't buy a prayer before the sun comes up, then what's the point of having any wealth? And oh my Lord, I've been pacing again, faces again, it's so hard to change. Whenever I look back, these memories in black, seems to me they're always chasing away, chasing away, oh chasing away. Seems to me they're always chasing away. Whenever I look back, these memories in black, seems to me they're always chasing away. Walk a mile in someone else's shoes, I would keep them right next to my bed. And that way, whenever I wake up on the wrong side, I can blame where someone else has been. I'd rather be a lover than a fighter, except when there's fighting left to do. But most of all, I'd rather be a dream of ways to get back close to you. Oh my Lord, I've been pacing again, making faces again, it's so hard to change. Whenever I look back, these memories in black, seems to me they're always chasing away, chasing away, oh chasing away. Seems to me they're always chasing away. Whenever I look back, these memories in black, seems to me they're always chasing away.
Thank you. I have a little too much fun with that one. This next song is a proper sea shanty. This one's called "The Leaving of Liverpool," and this is a song that it's kind of hard to trace the origin of, because Liverpool is a port that services really the whole UK area. Scotland, Ireland, or England might have been using that port. So the song really could be Scottish, it could be Irish, and God forbid it could even be English. But I like to think that it's a Scottish song, and I'll sing it with the appropriate Scottish energy. So this is "The Leaving of Liverpool."
Farewell to you, my own true love. When I return united we will be. For it's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. So fare ye well, my own true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I'm bound aboard a Yankee clipper ship. The Davy Crockett is her name, and the Burgess is the captain of her. They say that she's afloat in shame. So fare ye well, my own true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I've sailed with the Burgess once before. I'd say that I know him right well. If a man is a sailor, he can get along, and if not, then he's surely in hell. So fare ye well, my own true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. The sun was in the harbor, love, and I wish that I could remain. For I know that it will be some long, long time before I see you again. So fare ye well, my own true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. I'm bound away to leave you, my true love. Goodbye, my love, goodbye. There's but one thing that grieves me, and it's leaving you behind. So fare ye well, my own true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee. So fare ye well, my own true love. When I return united we will be. It's not the leaving of Liverpool that grieves me, but my darling, when I think of thee.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. And a special thanks to those dancing in the back. We loved that. Thank you so much. Next, we're gonna switch it back to Highland pipes. We're gonna play some more traditional reels. This set's called Twitch. First one's called Canongate Twitch. Just a traditional Scottish reel. The second one's Smoky Lum, usually a fiddle tune. We've arranged it for the pipes here, and then we're gonna do a slight little bridge in the middle, and then go to the Wise Maid, another good old Scottish reel. So keep the dancing going. Love it. Michael starts into this beautiful little melody called the Snug River Waltz. I'm going to introduce this next song that I wrote. I was nearing the end of a school semester several years ago. I was sitting on the balcony. It was around sunset, and I just had this melody in my head. and some lyrics started to form into it, as they do. Stayed up all night with it until I had something that I was kind of happy with, that I couldn't really get out of my head. But I was traveling the next day to go home. I was in Virginia. I was traveling to South Carolina. I was flying back. I remember sitting down. There's a young woman next to me with a small child who was not excited to be there, to say the least. And he made that very known. And I will say, I had this melody in my head, and I was humming it most of the ride home, and it did nothing for the child, but it helped me quite a great deal. So I hope you enjoyed it. It's called What Say Ye the Land. Was a land, its color so deep, its whispers echo through wandering dreams, where the trees give their song and the world moves along at the pace of wings and dancing feet, where the wind throws its voice and leaves give chase. The sky has the mountains in warm embrace, and there is ne'er a time or place I feel more free to my soul. What say ye the land where my heart calls home? Days spent out on the sea, as I watched the waves roll and crash with the breeze, and the sailors would sway and my body would stay, but my spirit would wander a world away, where the wind throws its voice and leaves give chase. The sky has the mountains in warm embrace, and there is ne'er a time or place I feel more free to my soul. What say ye the land where my heart calls home? It's lost to me now, that land of the free, where the whispers echo through wandering dreams. But I know I'll return and find my relief in the pace of wings and dancing feet, where the wind throws its voice and leaves give chase. The sky has the mountains in warm embrace, and there is ne'er a time or place I feel
All right, this next song is a bit more upbeat and also a bit more modern. It's kind of an Irish pop song of sorts. It's by a band called Skipinish. It's called Walking on the Waves. And I would love to get as many people here singing with me as possible. We can all join in on the chorus, and I'll teach you how it goes. I'll sing one, and then we'll sing one together, and then I'll start into the song. Here's how the chorus goes. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I've been walking on the waves. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. It's not too bad. Just a few words. All right. Let's try it all together. 1, 2, 3. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. Yeah, y'all sound great. And I'm in the sunlight, and laughter in the rain, oh, whiskey in the darkness, it all feels just the same. Watch the sunset over Highland, and the twilight merge to dawn. Feel the waves caress the shoreline as the island carries on. Here we go. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. There's two lovers on the marker, and they walk down to the sand. Their silhouettes are on the water as they paddle hand in hand. And it's a game of sweet surrender when there's nothing left to say. But there are moments to remember once these days are along the way. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. So you look out on the ocean, see the headlands and the strand, and you wonder what horizon will shape tomorrow's plans. And through the turning of the seasons and the cycle of the days, every drink's another reason to let tomorrow sail away. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking on the waves. The surging of the ocean, the breakers on the shore, the echoes of our bodies, into this lover's dream we soar. I've been walking these shores all my days, but with you by my side, I am walking Thank y'all for singing with me.
So I'll say a little bit about this one before we get started. We call this one the slap set, and it's a set of all original pipe music, but it starts with an air and builds from there. But the reason we call it the slap set is we're sitting at a park bench and just playing, just jamming it out. It was the first time I was able to play it up, and we were really ready to try it, and played it through. You know, I've written it with this energy in mind, and then it just didn't have it. So, you know, going through trying different things, and then eventually just got to the point where I told Michael, you know, just slap the guitar for this part, just slap it, and then just clicked, and so from then on, this is the slap set. Thank you. I realize as I end that, I have to make a slight correction. That last tune is not original. That is Ginny Dangle Weaver. If there are any pipers out there, light me on fire for that. That's Ginny Dangle Weaver. That's a great traditional Scottish reel.
Yeah, right.
Advice I think you'll find this song is just a waste of time, though I haven't quite made up my mind, so let's see just how it goes. I'm not one to bring up yesterday. They say it's what you do, not what you say. I couldn't bring myself to stay. There's a place I had to go. Oh, there's a place I have to go. Hey, hey, Rocky River, you'll be here no matter where I roam. It's not the land that my mother or my father chose. The rocks run just around the bend and the river takes me home. I was coming in and going out, and moving round and round and round, just before I found this little town, a short ways off the coast. And I found some friends to sing with me, and we're not much of a sight to see, but we'll play a day and know we're free. We got 3 more meals than most, oh, but we're better off than most. Hey, hey, Rocky River, you'll be here no matter where I roam. It's not the land that my mother or my father chose. The rocks run just around the bend and the river takes me home. I've seen giants rise and giants fall. They built their towers and their walls, but the world could not afford them all. Down the river they would go. Oh, and great men came and great men fled, and they never felt another bed. Well, they should have followed me instead. And down the river we would go. Down the river we would go. Hey, hey, Rocky River, you'll be here no matter where I roam. It's not the land that my mother or my father chose. The rocks run just around the bend and the river takes me home. Hey, hey, Rocky River, you'll be here no matter where I roam. It's not the land that my mother or my father chose, but the rocks run just around the bend and the river takes me home.
Yeah, we'll do this one.
checking our time here real quick. We do have to run off to the main field after this is over, but we'll make sure we give it everything we have here.
When you see two scrambling bagpipers on the field for opening ceremonies, that's us. This next song is one that we sort of co-wrote. It's one that I wrote a melody and a guitar part for, and I had a structure for this great song I was really excited about, and I could not, for the life of me, put any lyrics to it. And I sat on it and worked on it for about 2 years, and I just could not do it. Nothing would work for this. It wasn't what I wanted. So after 2 years, I finally decided to give up my lyric writing endeavor and send it over to my brother David. And when I did, he emailed me back in a week with a full set of lyrics and a recording of him singing those lyrics. And I was so shocked at how fast it was, and it was all there. And I listened to the recording, and then I called him up on the phone, and I said, David, these lyrics that you wrote, they're terrible. It's not it. They weren't really that bad, but there was a good set of lyrics, but I just didn't think it fit this particular song. So we're probably gonna save those for the future. But then I told him, if he could write something that kind of fits the energy that I was going for. So he emailed me again 2 days after that with another full set of lyrics and a recording of him singing them to that melody. And this time it was right on the money. Is exactly what I want it to be. It's perfect, and it's beautiful, and that's what became this song. It's called Fireside.
But for the record, the first set was pretty good.
The night subsides, but our moments pressed in time, here by the fireside.
Thank you all so much. Thank you for being out here. We're going to have to move right along into this last one. We have CDs for sale on the tent there. But before we get into it, we got to thank some of the most important people here this weekend. Phil in the back. I don't know here, wherever he is. Yeah, there we go. Back there raising his hand. Phil and Pickle doing our sound back there. Everybody give a hand for him. Thank you guys so much. Great job there. This is what we're going into is Whiskey in the Jar. If you know the, clap along with us. As I was going over the far famed Kerry Mountains, I met with Captain Farrell and his money he was counting. I first produced my pistol and I then bruised my rapier. To stand and deliver, for I am a bold deceiver. Mushering, da-ba-doo-da-ba-da. Back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. Yeah, you guys know it. I took out all his money and it was a pretty penny. I put it in my pocket and I brought it home to Jenny. She sighed and she swore that she never would deceive me. But the devil take the women, for they never can be easy. Mush-a-ring-a-ma-doo-da-ma-da. Back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. I went up to my chamber, all for to take a slumber. I dreamt of gold and jewels, and for sure 'twas no wonder. And Jenny drew my charges, and she filled them up with water, and sent for Captain Farrell to be ready for the slaughter. Mush-a-ring-a-ma-doo-da-ma-da. Back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. Early in the morning, just before I rose to travel, up comes a band of footmen and likewise Captain Farrell. I first produced my pistol, for she stole away my rapier, but I couldn't shoot the water, so a prisoner I was taken. Mush-a-ring-a-ma-doo-da-ma-da. Back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. And if anyone can aid me, it's my brother in the army. I can find a station in Cork or in Killarney. And if you'll go with me, then we'll go hurling Kilkenny. And I'm sure he'll treat me better than my darling sportman Jenny. Mush-a-ring-a-ma-doo-da-ma-da. Back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar. Mush-a-ring-a-ma-doo-da-ma-da. Back for the daddy-o, back for the daddy-o. There's whiskey in the jar.
Thank you all. Thank you so much.